What if AI could run 1,000 times faster and use almost no energy? It can. And it doesn't use silicon. Researchers are replacing transistors with photons, particles of light. This isn't science fiction. Labs and startups are already doing it. Traditional AI chips are hitting a hard physical wall. And the technology about to break through that wall? It uses light. But the real story is what this means for every AI system on the planet. Modern AI is a power monster. Training GPT-4 consumed roughly 50 gigawatt-hours of electricity. That's enough to power 4,600 American homes for a full year. And models are getting bigger every 6 months. Data centers already consume 2% of global electricity. By 2030, that number could hit 8%. Silicon transistors are shrinking toward their physical limit. We're approaching 2 nanometers. Below that, quantum tunneling breaks everything. Moore's law is dying. The chip industry knows it. Investors know it. But most people haven't heard what comes next. And it changes everything about how AI will be built. Here's the core idea behind photonic deep learning. Instead of moving electrons through silicon, you move photons through optical waveguides. Photons travel at the speed of light. They generate almost zero heat. And they can perform matrix multiplications, the core of neural networks, in a single pass. A key 2021 paper from MIT and others demonstrated this directly. Their photonic chip performed inference 2 nanoseconds per operation. A comparable GPU took 100 nanoseconds. That's a 50x speed improvement on raw inference. Energy consumption dropped by a factor of more than 100. Matrix multiplication is literally just light passing through a lens. No clock cycles. No heat dissipation. No transistor switching delays. The physics is elegant. You program the chip by setting optical weights, tiny adjustable mirrors or phase shifters. You literally reshape light to encode your neural network. That's not a metaphor. That's the actual mechanism. But wait until you see what this means for training large models. Here's the twist that most coverage misses. Photonic chips are extraordinary at inference. That's running a trained model on new data. But training, adjusting billions of weights, is harder to do optically. Backpropagation requires precise, repeated numerical updates. Light is fast but harder to control with exact digital precision. Early photonic systems had about 4 to 8 bits of precision. NVIDIA GPUs run at 16 to 32 bits. That gap matters enormously during training. So the current consensus in the research community is a hybrid approach. You train using traditional silicon. Then you deploy using photonic chips. That alone is revolutionary. 90% of AI compute costs come from inference at scale. If photonic chips handle inference, companies save billions annually. Amazon, Google, and Microsoft run inference on trillions of requests every day. Cutting that energy bill by 100x is a $40 billion opportunity. And that's before counting the raw speed gains. But here's where the numbers get truly staggering. Several well-funded startups are already racing to commercialize this. Light Matter, founded in 2017 out at MIT, raised $80 million in 2021 alone. Their chip, called NVIS, runs ResNet 50 inference in under 100 microseconds. Lightelligence raised $110 million. Luminous Computing secured $9 million before pivoting deeper into optical interconnects. Even Intel and IBM have active photonics research divisions. The market research firm Mordor Intelligence projected the photonic computing market to grow at 24% annually through 2026. That's one of the fastest growth curves in any hardware sector. The U.S. Department of Energy has also funded photonics research as a national priority. They want to cut data center energy use by 50% before 2035. And the military has obvious interest in systems that are faster and harder to jam. This isn't niche academic research anymore. It's a funded, competitive industrial race. And the companies that crack scalable photonic inference first will own the AI infrastructure of the 2030s. The final piece of this puzzle might surprise you most. Think about what 1000x faster inference actually means in practice. Self-driving cars process 40 terabytes of data per hour. Latency is life or death. A photonic chip could cut decision time from milliseconds to microseconds. That's the difference between stopping in time and not. In medical imaging, AI diagnoses a single MRI scan in about 2 seconds today. Photonic inference could reduce that to under 10 milliseconds. Hospitals could scan 200 patients per hour instead of 30. In financial markets, algorithmic trading already operates in nanoseconds. Photonic AI would make current systems look prehistoric. And in edge computing, AI running on devices, not the cloud, photonic chips could enable models that run locally with no internet and minimal battery drain. Your phone could run GPT-scale models offline. No server required. No latency. No privacy concerns. The implications compound fast. Each one of these industries represents tens of billions in annual compute spending. The disruption won't be gradual. But here's the one detail that ties everything together. Here's what you need to remember. First, silicon is hitting its physical limit. Photonics is the credible successor for AI inference. Second, companies like Lightmatter and Lightelligence have already raised over $200 million combined to make this real. Third, the industries that adopt photonic AI first, autonomous vehicles, medicine, finance, will have an enormous competitive edge. This isn't coming in 30 years. It's coming this decade. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe for more deep dives like this. And drop a comment below. Do you think photonic chips will replace GPUs by 2035?